It's Captain Lee, and welcome back to Phasma and Jams, the Sci-Fi Entertainment podcast designed to entertain you. It's time for a new tribute. If you're new here, please take a seat, and I welcome you to the podcast. I seem to have a penchant for dedicating an episode to a character that we have lost on screen, and there have been loads, okay? It's sad. I have done Paz Vizsla, the 12th and 13th Doctors, but today I will be dedicating this episode to our beloved Tech from the Clone Force 99 squad. Yes, Clone Force 99. Legends, legends, legends. Let's get started. Tech is well known for his straight attitude and saying the facts, which has offended his squad to a great extent. But I love that about him. He may be rude, but people do relate to Tech's attitude. I have a similar issue, so this is something we, as social awkward people, love him for. And I'm pretty sure other people love him for that too. It's part of who he is, and it makes him entertaining and annoying at sometimes. Tech is brilliant with technology, and it's his gimmick throughout his time on the show. He does loads of things, so yeah, he does a lot of things and is so impressive at what he does. He is the squad's translator and is able to communicate for their behalf like on Kashyyyk and Skakon Minor. Plus, he can record sounds from natives to help them out when they need help to escape places like on Skakon Minor with the Kia deck so they could escape the Techno Union in the nick of time. And they did. Yes! He's a good pilot and taught Omega how to fly, which ends up being instrumental in their future. She escapes Tantus thanks to Tech's instruction and becomes a pilot for Rebellion, which shows Tech's legacy going forward. Plus, he is able to land the Marauder in a crash landing situation, as they did on that moon after Zilligaman. Legend. He infodumps a lot, and it's brilliant, as he likes to go into more detail on certain topics, but, like myself, can easily go on too much to the annoyance of people like Sid and Echo. Assuming his teammates on things he has worked out, but he does that later on. It's hilarious, and it just stresses them out and annoys them. They're so angry about that. It's comedy gold, but that's why I love Tech. He can put up a good burn to his teammates, especially with Wrecker. It is hit or miss, but I do love a good burn, and Tech is the king of burns. Time for a few of his best scenes, and I have a few here, so let's start with when he sets up to race in Tails' place for the right racing to save City Traitor. He ignores his crewmates, and it ends up paying off because he aces the race, and I like the fact that he ignores his crewmates to focus and try and win, and it works. Sometimes don't listen to your teammates because they might say the wrong thing, but if you believe in yourself and you succeed, good for you. His burn towards Echo and Ora Montel when Echo kind of gets it a bit wrong when he introduces them to Sid as an informant to the Jedi, and he copies what he says to him in the past, which is a brilliant callback and comedy response. I love Tech's involvement in the Inhibited ship arc, as he has a lot of moments like when he knows how to remove the chips, but he needs more equipment, but the thing is enough to locate. What a genius he is. It is a serious and dangerous topic to cover, but it's one of the more iconic arcs of Star Wars in my honest opinion. One scene in particular that I hold in my heart is the moment when Tech is confronted by Omega on Ipsiden about his behaviour since Echo left when they are stranded in the mine. I'll read that quote in a few minutes, as that quote means a lot to me. I am socially awkward, like I said earlier. I presume Tech is too, so that's why I relate to him, and this moment shows who I am and who he is, and I love that. Him dumping about Hunter's ability to Jesse and Kix on an Axis is still an iconic moment, as that also shows who Tech is, as he has another scene earlier, but this time he actually talks about his crewmate in a positive light, and I love that. Genius, genius. I know this will be an emotional choice, but his death is super important to the Bad Batch as it changes the game regardless of what happens back on Ord Mantell. His sacrifice lets them live another day and beat the Imperials many rotations later. Probably more than 5 or something, I don't know, but it is such a sad moment and I still miss him, and that line still gets to me. The line where he asks Captain Rex about the number he heard at the Cyber Center, which is Echo's number, and he knows it's personal to Rex, and it's a beautiful moment when he listens to Rex and doesn't say anymore, and this relates to when he helps Rex save Echo later on Skako Minor, as that's when they free him from Separatist control and stop in the algorithm. It's time to finish off with some of my favourite quotes from Tech, from the relatable moments to his wise comedy moments. Technically, they were trying to mate with us, and for your information, the stinger of a Yelbek queen is a delicacy on some planets. He was engineered with heightened sensors, a place like the Sarasota. Hunter can feel the electromagnetic frequency from anywhere on the planet. Well, maps can be wrong. Hunter never is. Yes, I'm playing against myself. It is the only time this game is a challenge. I know what I'm doing. It's called strategy. You sound surprised. Echo chose a different path as did Crusher. I have to respect their decision. Even though it may be difficult, we must move on. I may process moment thoughts differently, but it does not mean I feel any less than you. I will not discount Omega's insight. A state of heightened awareness is not unusual for an enhanced clone such as Cell. When Namaste spoke of 5 clones, Tarkin assumed us, but Echoes are right. The 5th is Omega. I confirmed my suspicions after analysing her DNA while we were in the infirmary. It's not affecting life support. We're fine. It's worth noting that the possibility that Crusher's actions were mostly fed by his inhibited chip. All clones were created from a host named Jango Fett, while our genetic structure was modified for growth, acceleration, and obedience. Omega is a pure genetic replication. Obviously, we are different. They manipulate pre-existing aberrations in our DNA, resulting in your brute strength, Crusher sharpshooters, Hunter's enhanced senses, and my exceptional mind. My guess is we are immune to the effects of the programming, though I can't be 100% certain of it. When have we ever followed orders? What is your favourite chat moment? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like my tributes and other stuff, please like this video and click the subscribe button and turn on those notifications, as next few months are gonna be epic! Next time, it's the time of Maul as we preview Sam Witwer's new show, Maul Shalom. I'm excited, and honestly, the comic really helps give me some understanding, but that's it for now, as I don't want to spoil things too early. But if you want to see more on the comics, please subscribe to the channel and stick around, as I will be doing 5 reviews for each, and hopefully a full episode on the comic series at some point. I hope you enjoyed my tribute to Tech. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time for a new episode. Goodbye, everyone.